fine indeed.
It's an honor.
So eat, drink, and be merry.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fourth traveler. We were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to pass.
Oh, no. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious property. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long... That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I... Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag.
Well then, answer me this.
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easy... I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regret.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods...
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god. But Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
No, it's just...
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the...
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely...
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right, then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, an ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. This is fun. This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know...
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be. If you wish to learn about the god, legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, but due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been so besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then, I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines,
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Hey, do you know what?
Let the show be.
Faster? Okay, faster. Wheel of life.
Let's dance.
Life goes on.
begin.
No escape! I hear you've got a job for me.
Why are there enemies here?
Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
No one escapes my sight!
With the wind!
That's cheating! Bet you can't keep up with me! You can't run!
I'll protect us.
Windblade!
Go, go, Barret Bunny! No escape!
Let's dance.
Hey! I'll race you there! Nonsense. You can't run.
Let the show begin.
Let it rain.
Together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract me. The hydromanic monsters. I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Ready, steady, go!
You can't run.
Disappear! Windblade!
Let the show begin.
No one escapes my sights. Get him!
Let it rain. Hey, get him! Bet you can't keep up with me. Go, go, Baron Bunny! You can't run! Lights out.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that.
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. She left me to rely solely on guessing. Experience to...
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth.
I mean, isn't measuring their value in Mora the easy...
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. Oh. What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint...
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the god. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should...
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us... But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense. I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the jade chain.
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality.
See? You do want to sell these objects.
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth, both intellectual and material? All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm right.
Oh, protect us.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
Come on, we can do it. Let's dance.
Go, go, Barret Bunny. You can't run. Punishment.
Let the show begin.
Get it. Let it rain.
Let's dance.
Judgment. You can't run. What a nuisance. Shiver.
Windblade!
Judgment. Bet you can't keep up with me. Hey, go, go, Barret Bunny. No one escapes my sights.
I'll protect us.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore,
According to legend, but this legend has been around for ages, with the countless scrap collectors.
that's just great. If I knew it was picked.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but... So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of... I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention power. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very...
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of salt lie.
You weren't listening at all, were you? Even...
But we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, Follow me then.
Let the show begin.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some element. When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone, but when we lit up all the elemental monuments?
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. All desolate and
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talking?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged at that time, with the chaotic fires of war, and that haven she eventually found is right here.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
You can't run!
Wind blade! With the wind!
Here, let me help you.
You're in for a little shock.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Come a little closer.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
When I practice my spells in weather like this, I can do half the work for double the impact. I'm just teasing.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the...
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easy.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the
I don't agree either. He will only...
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, you will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in...
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the god of salt, you must judge it fairly.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Bet you can't.
You're in for a little shock.
Go, go, Baron Buddy! Make sure to keep up. Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Rise! Crumble! Rise! Quake!
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it...
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't...
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of...
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000...
Hey! How can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a...
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next...
Of course, as we agreed. But how can...
Since we have a contract...
Then let's move on, shall we?
This is order. Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly,
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area, the deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice.
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to...
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should... And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need... Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contracts shall...
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You...
Prepare yourself. Crumble.
I will have order.
Leaving so soon. No escape.
Rise!
Prepare yourself.
Crumble!
Can't run from death.
I shall confiscate. You are not worthy to continue any further.
Oh, darn you!
Some archaeological... Yeah! Good thing Paimon can smell a liar.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides, when people see the object of their dreams, how many are really... I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of the...
why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few... You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really... I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are past...
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have... You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago. When the...
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue...
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the... We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli?
Naturally, of course. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Let the show begin.
Solidify! Rise!
Let's dance.
Rise! Quake!
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Must keep training.
Rise!
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Quake! Crumble! Rise! Crumble! Rise! Quake! Rise! Quake! Emergency countermeasures aren't my thing. Crumble! Quake! I will have order. Crumble! Quake!
This is... Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proved the power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the salt chalice and salt. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world...
It does look like...
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological...
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure.
Yes. But the only one...
This...
Zhongli. She seems like a good person.
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired. And the power... No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided?
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her as punishment.
Huh? The truth? You mean...
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be, I'm afraid to say, that the god of salt, Havria, rather she was a small and weak god, who yielded to all other gods.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all, but Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up, however, during such a long war, after making countless concessions,
No!
in her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend.
Not even a single blade?
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true!
As I said before,
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Hey! Come back!
it is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her, so let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There,
I'll protect us. Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
salt and betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you. This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these tricks. The story continues that some among her people realized at last the Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the
But what about these statue thingies?
no matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth, those who could not flee, those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror, so they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up, but they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted...
Even if this is so, I can't. This must be a lie. A false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would, judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may, indeed, in ages past, faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Gui?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances. Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.